Welcome to another RSR. Tonight, I'm reviewing LAFC 2, Houston Dynamo FC 0, and the MLS 2023 Western Conference Final. LAFC are your Western Conference champions for the second straight season. They're going back to MLS Cup to go back-to-back, possibly. They're going to Columbus to play the Columbus Crew. It's either going to be a two-time champion, a back-to-back champion, or Columbus winning their third star in 5 tries. Well, could be their third star in 4, but I don't know if they were counting this MLS Cup when they said 4. Feels like... I'll check that. But with that being said, LAFC, they're back. Goals were scored as follows in the 45th minute, right before stoppage time was given. Ryan Hollingshead gets the ball. Ball is... Chiellini takes a shot. It's saved by Steve Clark. It falls to Hollingshead. He roofs it to make it 1-0. And that's the way we go into half. 1-0. 1-0. LAFC. LAFC. Houston tries to play keep away. It almost pays off for the first half. It doesn't. We'll get there. We'll talk about that more. In the 80th minute, own goal scored by Franco Escobar. Ball crossed in by Palacios. Goes off Escobar's leg, side, arm, and rolls in to make it 2-0. 2-0. Franco Escobar giveth, and Franco Escobar taketh. He knocks out Houston from the playoffs after getting them to the conference final. And it is 2-0. The game will end 2-0. 2-0 LAFC. And Houston played scared. At least that made them only lose 2-0. Stats are as follows. 18 shots to 10. 6 shots on goal to 5. 30% possession to 70% possession. 239 passes to 589. 70% pass accuracy to 86. 15 fouls to 8. 4 offside to 1. 0 yellow cards to 2. 0 red cards to 0. 10 corners to 3. LAFC 2. Houston Dynamo FC 0. En la final de la Oeste Conferencia de la MLS. LAFC, they were the better team besides not having the possession. Like, they were more dominant. Like, Houston was so scared that they played keep away for 90 minutes. Pretty much tried to play keep away for 90 minutes. Forgetting that they had to score, and they didn't. And forgetting that you probably were going to get scored on anyway. So, Houston played themselves. As far as I could tell you, Houston went and played themselves. Them man went and played themselves. They said, you know what? We're going to just keep the ball away. We're going to hold possession. We're going to put the ball forward, ring it around, and do stuff like that to make sure that LAFC doesn't beat us. Little did you know, you have to score goals. What, did you think you were going to get the penalties doing that? 120 minutes to penalties? Did you think that was going to happen? Oh, by the way, Steve Clark ain't that good at penalties. And who knows, they probably would have brought in McCarthy just to be safe. Did you really think you were going to win that way, Houston? Because, to me, I think you played yourself. You played weak. You played like you had no chance. Which, I didn't think you had a chance, but let's just suffice it to say, I didn't think you had a chance. And, yeah, you still don't have a chance. That was weak. And then the subs that Ben Olsen made is just mind-boggling. He subbed off all your best players after you went down 1-0. And then after you went down 2, he subs off Carrasquilla. Like, the dude legitimately flew the white flag. Like, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what Houston was thinking in this situation, because I don't know what they were thinking. Because what were they thinking? Like, they take out all their best players. They sub out all their best players. Bassi, out. They had to sub out Bakhale, but he's not one of their best players. They sub out Carrasquilla. Like, it makes no sense. They sub out Corey Baird. I'm surprised they didn't sub out Hector Herrera. Like, what do you want me to say? What was the Dynamo doing? Like, why did they just keep subbing players out that were actually probably going to change something if they wanted to change something? It's like they forgot they had to score goals. Ben Olsen, I mean, this one's on Ben Olsen. I mean, the game plan was absolutely horrible. That's my thoughts. 70% possession, you still lose 2-0. Like, you're keeping the ball away from LAFC. You deserve to lose the way you did. Point blank, period. I mean, that was weak. That was weak. LAFC still dominated you, and they had only 30% possession. They had more shots than you, more shots on goal, less possession, less passes. But let's be honest, it doesn't matter. They still scored 2 goals. That's what matters. That's the number that matters. And the more shots you have, the more goals you could score. I'm surprised Denny Bouanga didn't score. I'm surprised Vela, he was offside like 3 damn times. It could have been 4 had he not been called offside or hit off the post. Which I'm just saying, Vela was on your ass early. So, I mean, this game could have been over in 10 minutes. Houston did not even try. I mean, seriously, I am absolutely befuddled. Houston Dynamo legitimately just stood there and said, yeah, we have no chance. We're not going to try. We don't care. What game are you playing? What are you doing? Like, it makes no sense to me. It's like, okay, we're just going to sit here and, you know, try to play this game out. Like, what? Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. So, I don't know what you could do, but pretty much I'm just befuddled by Houston because LAFC, I thought they played a damn good game. I thought they should have scored more goals. They would have scored more goals if Houston wasn't being punks and just holding the ball. LAFC should have ripped them to shreds. They didn't. Because Houston were punks. That's as best as I could say. Man of the match for me, Hollingshead. Because he scored the winner. I can't give it to anybody else. Houston didn't try to play, and Bouanga didn't do nothing. I'm not going to give man of the match to Palacios for causing an own goal. Crepeau, not really. He didn't do much. Chiellini with the first shot. I mean, it has to be Hollingshead, so there you go. With that being said, I mean, this is not what a Western Conference Final should have been. I mean, LAFC, like, yeah, you lost 2-0 to LAFC. You still were losing anyway. So you just punk your way out of it. It's like, yeah, you know what? We're not going to do much. We're just going to lose 2-0. Where's the belief? Where's the heart? Like, I expected better from Houston. They were one of the better teams in the West. They were taking teams down. They Cinderella'd their way to an Open Cup win. They're in the Champions Cup. Thank God for that, for their sake. And they got to the Western Conference Finals. Is it something to be proud about? Overall, yes, this season's something to be proud about. But the way they performed today is not. Like, weak. That's DC Benny Ball. That's what that was. That's the Benny Ball I thought they were going to play at the start of the season. There it is. There's the DC Benny Ball we all know and love. Jesus Christ. Man, that Eastern Conference Final was amazing. This Western Conference Final was just punks. It was just punk play. Punk play. LAFC, congratulations. Welcome back to the MLS Cup Final. You got a chance to go back-to-back. Well-deserved. And we'll see you next Saturday. Houston, you disgust me. But commiserations. Punks. Commiserations. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a recap of the MLS Cup Conference Finals. And see you on Tuesday then. After that. So I'll see you then. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.